Before the video begins, consider subscribing because it's free, liking the video, and tell me how you feel about Weiss in Volume 1 down in the comments below. Two videos before this one started with Weiss Schnee, and here I am again starting with Weiss Schnee. You know the song and dance by now. Negative comment, say the line.
Without further ado, cue the title sequence.
Cool. Weiss can sing and we know she can fight. There is no hesitation in her movements and she clearly knows what she's doing. This is probably the last time I'll say something nice about Weiss for the rest of the video. Who leaves luggage in the middle of the path you know people are walking on? Someone could have easily bumped into it if they weren't paying attention. Besides, if you know you're carrying an item like dust with you, why would you leave it unattended? I have to believe Weiss must be blind when she starts to lecture people she sees as beneath her. How does she not notice the dust powder seeping out of the glass bottle? I would make Weiss reread the Dust for Dummies pamphlet.
We're not done with Neglectful Schnee just yet.
I didn't call you.
Moving on to Blake's trailer, we can assume the items inside the crates were dust owned and mined by the Schnee Dust Company. Adam's plan was to blow up the train and the cargo using bombs.
Perfect. Move up to the next car. I'll set the charges.
What about the crew members?
What about them?
This plan didn't go through due to Schnee having security bots. Hell, they even had to face a spider bot that shot plasma blast at them. All that tomfoolery made a lot of the crates be thrown around. None of the dust inside those crates blew up. If they had, Adam and Blake would surely be dead along with everyone else. This means Weiss was traveling from her home of Atlas all the way to Beacon Academy while not putting the dust in its proper transportation crate.
Oh god, it's happening again! You're lucky we weren't blown off the side of the cliff.
Oh my god, you really exploded.
It was an accident! It was an accident!
Like I said before, that mini explosion wasn't Ruby's fault, it was yours, for being neglectful of your surroundings and not having someone watch over your things while you were away.
The four of you retrieve the White Knight pieces, led by Ruby Rose.
Your surprised Osmond made Ruby the leader? Didn't you follow her orders to take down the Nevermore? I didn't see you barking orders at people.
Now, we have a few classes together today. At 9, we've got a big... What? Did you say 9 o'clock? It's 8:55, you done?
You cannot be upset at Ruby for making this mistake. You could have easily checked when the first class began, then suggested organizing the room later. Get off your high horse before you get hurt.
Go Weiss! Fight well! Yeah, represent Team Ruby! Ruby, I'm trying to focus!
All I see is your teammates and team leader trying to support you. Clearly Ruby has fought or studied how to defeat a boar. and was just trying to give you pointers because you're struggling. Get off your high horse before you get hurt.
Of Team Ruby.
That's preposterous.
Yeah, I think I'm going to let Professor Port handle this one.
Excuse me?
I've believed in Professor Osmond for many years, and the man's never once led me astray.
So you would just blindly accept his decision even after seeing how exceptional I am?
With all due respect, your exceptional skill on the battlefield is matched only by your poor attitude.
How dare you?
My point exactly. I see a girl before me who has spent her entire life getting exactly what she wanted.
That's not even remotely true. Well, not entirely true. I'm a victim!
Because they've been at war with my family for years. My grandfather's company has had a target painted across its back for as long as I can remember. And ever since I was a child, I've watched family friends disappear.
What you all have been waiting for. Apart from Weiss being annoying, someone decided to add racism to her characterization. Now, do I believe Weiss is justified for being angry at Blake for what she did as a former member of the White Fang? Yes, but do I believe that justifies her behavior towards other faunas and calling them slurs?
That monkey-tailed rapscallion? The who? The filthy faunus from the boat!
No, I do not agree with that. Weiss is the heiress to the Schnee Dust Company. That means she needs to learn everything she possibly can about her family business. While I do believe Jock didn't show her everything, she lives in a place where everyone hates faunas and treats them differently because who they are. Weiss could have easily went down to the mines without letting people know she was going to check on their work, only to see how the faunas were treated. She never did, and allowed that hatred to boil over. Any peaceful protest was seen in disgust. Any violent protest was seen with rage. You can blame one side of a war all you want to, Weiss, but the White Fang didn't start attacking you out of nowhere. There was a reason. It is time to take some accountability. You want to say something, don't you? The negative comment.
I believe the final thought should be my category anyways. Dear Weiss Schnee, you are a narcissist. You single-handedly tried to play the victim when your dear old daddy revealed who he truly is behind closed doors. Once he got home one night, still upset about a group of faunas attacking his enslavement camps, you sat at home like a pampered little princess while your government penalized an entire group of faunas, while whether they were a part of the White Fang or not, because they all looked the same. Your only redeeming quality is your ability to sing about loneliness. I wonder why you're lonely. Did all your friends turn their back on you because you started to act like the man you hated the most, and you treated others like shit because of your status compared to them? Or was the fact you couldn't fathom your father truly was an evil, heartless man that never loved you and is willing to do anything to keep his wealth while ignoring the media's truth? It's time to face the music, Ice Princess. Everything you heard is true, and you've known that for years.